Hey guys, Luther Landro here, back with another product. This time an appointment assistant can use with any WordPress theme to take appointment requests. Now I got a new logo here and nice and spiffy, so I figured I'd show it off for just a second or two and then get right into the product that I've prepared for you. Alright, so first things first, this is the form, and you can place this form in any page or post and use a shortcode or a quick code. Right here, your name, your email, some required fields. So they select their time. They also select their date and then who they can have an appointment with. And I'll show you how to set that up when we talk about configuration. Some simple CAPTCHA, and here's a custom field that I placed in there. And of course, you can allow and hide comments as part of your theme settings. But if we go under the hood, after you install that, and I do have an install video, it's included in this package, you're presented with this screen here. You go to response settings, and this is where the autoresponder will kick back a message to anyone who submits to the form. You must configure this section here in order for the form to work, or for the appointment plugin to work. So, put in the name there and then the email address of who you want the appointments to go to. So then here is where you select a role. And I recognize that there's a spelling error here. We'll get that fixed. You want to change this to a lesser role, and then if you'd like to have submitters choose who they want to meet with, then you just add that person as a user under this role that you're going to select. And in this example, I've used contributors. Select your date format as you'd like, and then down here is an example of the short code that you'll use in a page or a post. Don't also forget these short codes over here that you can use to personalize the message. I highly recommend that you use them. People do like a personalized response. You can also use HTML here if you'd like in a general WordPress WYSIWYG. Next is the appointment screen. This lists out all the submissions that are received by the form. It also allows you to export a CSV. And if you'd like, for other data purposes, you can select different statuses for them. Also, you can choose to delete records. Now, an inevitable discussion we'll have will be client access to this screen, where I know most of you are uncomfortable with allowing clients back-end access. I mean, just to address that, in certain instances it makes sense, absolutely. In other instances it may not. I mean, this, in terms of a business process, when an email is sent out, once someone submits a form, then that can serve as sort of the jump off for any other action that the business needs to perform. This could just be archival in nature, so that if they wanted to pull a report, then you could charge them a nominal fee to pull this report. Another way you could probably do it was to do some kind of integration, some script that's going to parse the emails as it's received, so that it can integrate with any of their software should they have it. You'll probably want to speak to a developer or someone experienced in that type of integration, and the manufacturer of their system that you want to integrate with. Yet another workaround would be just simple education, and charge them for the time that you're going to spend training them to keep them from breaking the website if they want to use this backend panel. Now, if you're following good basic backup principles, then if they break anything, it should be no sweat just to upload the backup and go right before they broke everything. And they're going to have to pay you to repair it. So it's almost like you want them to break it. But you should follow my line of thinking here. Through good education and communication, you can work around the aspect of not having a secure back end for them, so to speak. Now, lastly, you have a download a CSV. This will output all these entries as a comma separated value for use in a spreadsheet program. Next is the custom fields. I've given you the ability to have a custom text box or text area. Text box being the single line form, a text area being more of a multi-line approach. So you want to fill in a label name for this. This is what's displayed on the form, and then a field ID, which is what's used by the database to store the information received. You can make it required by checking this box, and then once you hit Save Settings, you'll see your custom field get listed over here. You can also deactivate it if you'd like, rather than delete it. Likewise, there are the methods here for hiding other fields. If there's some fields that you don't want to use, you can just simply hide them, and they will go away. And then once you do that, you hit Save Settings. And that's it in a nutshell, folks. Have fun with this plugin. I know you can find a lot of uses for it. I couldn't really think of all of them, so it's a little difficult to talk about them, but I'm sure that if you say, hey, well, I need an appointment solution here, then this could be that. If you have any questions, please feel free, reach out to me at my new support desk, www.hotgatesupport.com. Until next time, folks, talk to you soon.